But what we want to do over here now is we want to look and we want to see how many of these share almost the same words, the same meanings, kind of a thing. Right, so he will command his angels. So you will see over here that I said he will command his angels. We are going to look at that. So I'm going to take a pen and I'm going to say he will command his angels. So over here it says he will command his angels. Okay, angels. Okay, I am going to mark it there. He will command his angels as well. Okay, he will command his angels. Okay, he shall give his angels charge over you. Okay, so he will order his angels. He will order his angels. He will give his angels charge. Okay, so you can see now those three, the NIV, the AMP, and the ESV, all had the same thing. He will command his angels. Then there's a change. Now it will go, he will order his angels on the NLT. And then the NKJV says, the New King James Version says, he shall give his angels charge. Okay, so we know now that there are different words that can be used, but it doesn't take away from the meaning. Okay, right, so we're going to do that. Then also in my Bible here, the one that I'm going to stick everything in, I am going to go in and I am going to say he will command his angels. Okay, just to map to keep it the same. He will command his angel. So I don't know if you saw that. I went in with the same color and said he will command his angels. Okay. So verse mapping does take a long time. Some people say don't use the don't use your phone. You know, when everything becomes too prescriptive, and you follow everyone's orders, I think you get nothing done. If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels. Okay, so now what I'm looking for over here is I am looking now and I can see he will command. So it's now I'm going to look at what they call the Strong's version. And the Strong's version for it is G1781. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is that I am going to take the same marker that I use here, my blue, okay, and I am going to put it here. Was it that one? Yeah, it was. But you don't have to use this, you can even use your hands. Right, I'm going to do that now. I know that that is related to that now. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to write there. Firstly, I'm going to write G1781, and I think I'm going to also check what I'm going to do what the other meanings are as well. Here's an angels, right? So I know I'm definitely doing G1781. And then quickly I'll go, let's pull that out, let's push that out. Let's go to Blue Letter Bible now. Okay, he will command, and it's also Strong's 1781. Okay, and it says that you enjoin, to charge, to command. Okay, so we'll go into it now. So I'll go into it and say, what is 1781? Okay, so now firstly I will look and say, okay, what is it saying? I know it's a verb, so I am going to say it's a verb. Okay, a doing word. Right, so then what is it more? It gives me the what it does is here it will give you the Greek word, or the Greek, right, in this case, and it will tell you kind of how you say it, and telome. Okay, but I mean entelome. Okay, seems like it. So then they give you, like on the KJV, it says give charge, give command, enjoin. And then the NASB says commanded, command, gave orders, given orders. Okay, right. So now we kind of know now what it is actually saying. We can go, there is so much you can do over here. There's like so much you can do. But remember, this is beginner now, right? So we are going to say, he shall give his angels charge. So there's it over here. Give charge. So I am going to put over here, give charge. Okay. Then the other one that we know it's command, okay, because we've got it everywhere here. Okay, so I'm going to also say order, okay, because it can be order his angels, okay. And then what else? Command, gave orders, to enjoin, okay, so they've got to enjoin as well. So I'm going to put to enjoin. Okay, so sorry if I was out of frame. I just put the word to enjoin there. All right, so now I can go to the other one. This is the, I think this is the Blue Letter Bible. That was the Bible Hub. And let's see now, by clicking on it, do we have anything different? Command to be done. Click for synonyms, similar words. Okay, so to enjoin is used especially those whose office or position, to command, to charge, assign. So that's a nice one, assign as well, okay? So you assign these angels. So assign, okay? That's how I'm doing it, right? So I think I'm fine because now I have an understanding of what it means. So here it also says it's a verb, and it also comes up with order, command to be done, enjoin, okay? And then we got the word assign from it as well, okay? Right, so we are done with that. But then we know that we wanted the word, so it went back to, I must go into reverse again. So all I do is I go to, not forward, but I go to reverse because I'm English. My mind thinks better that way. He will command his angels. Okay, so I'm going to look at the word his as well. Strong's G846. So it is a pronoun. His is a pronoun from the particle au, perhaps akin to the base of, oh, and there's something here under 109. Okay, it's a masculine form. Okay, what else can we get out of it? From to breathe unconsciously. Okay, but we know now that is not where we want to go. So let's go back now to the pronoun himself, herself, themselves, itself, he, she, it, the same. Okay, so his angels. So I'm not going to, but we know his means God, okay, his angels. So I'm not going to pay too much of attention on that one there. And then let's go to, let's go and just see what his means over here under the Bible Hub. Let's see his. He will command his angels. So they got his angels together there now, right? Can you see they've got his angels together? So sometimes they do that. So before I take 32 there, 32A is the Strong's, I go now and I say, oh, it's also 32. Okay, it was also Strong's 32 because sometimes they may not be. So remember we said command his angels. So now we need to use the word angels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say angels over here because I'm using more than one box. And I'm going to say it is a masculine noun. Okay, so I'm going to say noun. Okay, and I am going to say it was G32, right? Because that is the Strong's version of it. Okay, so now what do they say about it? A messenger, envoy, who is sent, an angel, a messenger from God. So now we know angels, they're saying a messenger from God. From God. Okay. And let's see if they have anything else. Okay, so now drop that and go to here. 32a, a messenger and angel. Let's see what more they say about a messenger and an angel. Okay, a messenger and angel, still kind of the same things. So we know that now. So he will command his angels. Okay, so what? He will give charge to his angels. He will order his angels. He will assign a task to his angels. And who are the angels? They are the messengers from God. Okay, so we are done now with he will command his angels, right? And then the next one we've got was concerning you. Okay, so we know now we're looking for the words concerning you. Let me get some water. And let's take another color. So we are looking for concerning you. Right. And here concerning you again. But the Amplified got a little bit more, and we're going to go into it just now. Concerning you. And here they got to protect you. Okay. So concerning you, they in the NLT, they made it to protect you. And here it says over you. Okay. All right. Over you. All right. He shall give his angels charge over you. Okay. So we can even use the word charge if we look at it, charge over you. Right. Over there. So now let's see what does they say about concerning you now. So this jump to Matthew 8:28 because I probably pressed something over there. So concerning you. Okay, so there's concerning and there's the word you here. This is the Bible Hub. Okay, but now if we are going to go and say, okay, because they got you and on their hands. Right, so let's go here now to Blue Letter Bible. And I'm working with it because it's jumping to forward instead of reverse. Okay. And it says it displays the NASB 95 text. All right. So he will command his angels concerning, and then you they've got separately. So we're going to say concerning you together. Now, like how we did it over there. Right, so now what I also will do, which I forgot to do, is that I will take like a little mark and say, okay, we are looking at this one here. Okay, and then here I'll say, okay, we are looking at that one there. Right, so we know we're going there now. And then we just take the green. There's a smaller little block over here that we are using, and I think it could be that one there. Okay. Yeah, that was too thick. I should be using the other side. Right, so now we are going here, angels and concerning you. His angels we did, concerning you. So we know concerning is G4012. So I'm going to put it over here. Concerning. And it is G4012. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a little thing here because I'm doing many words. Okay, so what is G4012? And it is a preposition. I'm fine going out, as you can see. On account of, because of, around, near. That's what it's saying. Okay. All right, so the one about, so we'll put the word about. We will use the word on account of. Account of. Okay, so now if we drop that down, a Blue Letter Bible, and we go into concerning here, it's also 4012. and let's see what it says. Also a preposition, about, above, against, at, on, behalf. So behalf, and its company sorry, pertaining, okay, and let's see what else, and regarding, okay. So that's the word concerning you. Then we've got another one, and the word and we are putting you with it. Okay, right. So now you must be starting to ask questions. Who's he? Who's you? Who's saying this? Okay, right. And then we said we are going to go here. Oh, and we've done that. Okay, so the next one is you. Okay, so we are dropping that, and we are going to the word concerning you. And you is G477, G4771. Okay, so we know that I'm putting it here, you, because this is small, and that is G4771. G4771. That's the Strong's number. Right, so here it says it's a pronoun. So you is a pronoun. Right, and it's singular, and it's a pronoun of the second person. Yes, because you, pronoun of the first person is I. Okay, pronoun second person. But we know you means more in this case. But we are here to just talk about all this here, right? We are not yet interpreting anything. You, okay? Now they've got you with an on their hands. Okay, so I am not going to put you and on their hands because they got a totally different Strong's number for it. Right, so I'm going to leave it like that because their Strong's looks like it's related to not you but on their hands. Okay, so we're going to leave it, and then we are going to go back. We took the number there, 5495, and if we have to go back here and on their hands, 5495. Okay, 5495. Okay, so we know now the next one we're going to do. Oh, and we're going to put it in our Bible concerning you. Now I know that I can time lapse this for you, but I'm showing it to you from the beginning. Okay, I mean you get me. I'm showing it to you like how you would do it, because I know there's a lot of ones where we time lapse it, but it misses out on understanding. Okay, and my video is all about how I do it as a beginner now. Okay, and they will be their hands, so we're doing their hands now, right? So we're going to use maybe another color, I don't know, orange works, and they will lift you up on their hands. Okay, so if you look at it, and on their hands they will bear you up. So depending now, so it's there they got, and they will lift you up on their hands, but here they got, and on their hands they will bear you up. Okay, right. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to follow what I have over here, and I am no, I'm going to follow what I have over here, and the words that are coming through over here, let's not use the orange, it's too close to that color. The words that are coming through over here on this is they will lift you up. So I'm going to underline they will lift you up. And they will lift up the hands. Okay, they will lift up. So I'm going to use they will lift up, okay? And here now I'm going to go and say concerning you. Okay, sorry, we were supposed to come back to this, the amplified. It says concerning you, to serve, care for, protect, and watch over you. That's what is tied with concerning you, okay? And they will lift up their hands. So lift up, they will lift up. Okay, so I'm going to do this because now it was related to that, the concerning you on the amplified. To serve, care for, protect, and watch over you. So I'm also going to put it in green so that I don't get confused. All right. Then here they will lift up. Where did this come from? Okay. And they will lift you up. And they will lift you up. Okay. Up. And they will lift you upon. Okay. And their hands, they will bear you up. Okay. They will hold you up. Okay. And in their hands they shall bear you up. So they shall bear you up. Look, we've already got now so many things for will lift you up. Okay. Because it's saying here they will lift you up. Here they will bear you up. Here they will hold you up. Here bear you up. Okay, so we've already got quite a few going over here. Now I look and say, okay, which one is closest to this circle here? And it is probably this one here. Right, so I am going to use that one for the pink. Right, and let us use this here. All right, so I'm going to use that, the small one there. Right, so I am going to take that now. They will bear you up. Okay, and I'll come back to the word hands. They will bear you up is G142. Okay, so here we know it is, I can put it in here now. You can also write the Greek word for it. The only, or the Hebrew word for it, right? The reason why I'm not writing it down over here is that right now, it's, you know, I don't know if it's going to benefit me. Like there are certain words, like for example, love, right? Because there's different types of love and stuff like that. That it's nice to know what they are. But I mean, right now, where I am, I don't know whether it's going to benefit me. So I don't always write the original word. Sometimes I write it, sometimes I don't write it. Okay, right. So I know that this is a verb and it is G141. G141. It's a verb and it has to do with, let me just take it down there. They will bear you up. Not 141. Oh, 142. Sorry, my mistake. 142. I looked at the wrong one. 142, and it is they will lift you up. Okay, so it's lift you up, raise up, elevate, raise up, and they got from the ground, up from ground, draw up like in a fish, to take upon oneself and carry. Okay, to carry by oneself, which makes sense because they speak about their hands. Okay, so there's a lot over here that you can use, but I am going to not that, oh dear, right here. They will raise you up. 142, take up, lift. Okay, let's see what let's see what the Bible Hub has. Also a verb. Away with, bear up, carry, lift up, loose, make to doubt, put away, remove, take away or up, taken, pick. So we never got the word pick. Okay. All right, lift up, to take up or away, to raise, keep in suspense, to sail away, anchor, okay, to atone for sin. So now we know that sail away, anchor are not actually fitting over here, so we leave that, right? So now what are we doing over here? So now we're beginning to understand the verse, okay? He will command his angels. Who's he? His angels, those are the messengers from God. So now we can understand that he must be God, because it's his angels are messengers from God. So he must be God, okay? Right, concerning you. Okay, so concerning you is about regarding you, to serve, to care for, to protect, to watch over you. So there's some kind of what can I say there? There's concern shown. There's a care shown, okay, concerning you there. And they will lift up, okay. So what is lift? Raise up, elevate, raise from the ground, carry by oneself, pick, what else? Bear you up, okay, hold you up. So it's something the angels are doing. Can you see that? They are, it's an action that they are taking, right? It's a purposeful action that they are taking, right? So the next thing we look at over here is that their hands, because it seems like, and it will lead, let's see what, let's not assume anything. Let's go back and let's go to their hands. Okay, so I'm going backwards now. Their hands. Okay, so let's use a color that is further away from that color. So do we have, oh sorry, now here we are taking this and they will lift you up. Lift you up. Oh dear. Oh, look at what I did. No, what color? Not this color. It was the purple. They will lift you up. Not that side. So what I think I'm going to do with this video is that I'm just going to break it up into multiple videos, okay? So you're not going to get an introduction or anything again. You're just going to get the video, right? So that they will lift you up with their hands. So we're going in with their hands now. So it should tie in with the fact that it's a purposeful action. Ooh, this is dark. But not as dark. This is as dark, more darker than I normally see it. Lest you strike your foot. Their hands. There's their hands there again. And their hands again. Their hands again. Okay, righto. So let's look at what they say about their hands. Now this is Blue Letter Bible. So you can see that I'm not using a lot of different ones. I'm using Blue Letter Bible and I can't get the word, Bible Hub, okay, and not more than that. And I've got lots of not commentaries. I've got lots of study Bibles over here. But what happens is then you are, then you are all over the place. Remember, I said you got your whole life to learn the Bible. And we must not ever believe that we can learn the Bible in one sitting. So I'm going to go with their hands now, G5495. And here it says a feminine noun, their hands. So where should I put in their hands? I'm going to put it over here. Okay. And it is Strong's 5495. So it is Strong's G 5495. And it is a feminine noun. N-E, noun. Okay, so what does it say over here? Whoa. Trying to find something. This is very difficult. It's not giving you much over here. Applied to God, symbolizing his might, activity, power. But that's other outline of biblical usage. Okay, so let's see what that's Blue Letter Bible. Let's see what Bible Hub has to tell us of that. On 5495, their hands. Okay, so let's see what it says there. Hands, agency, grasp, help. From the base of. Okay, and it speaks about in the sense of its congener, the base of. Let's see what we get from that. To gape or yawn, chasm. Okay, so they don't have anything much over here. The hand, power. Okay, so let's write that down. So they speak about the hand. Okay. And then they speak about figuratively power. Okay, so right. It means power. Because through their power, they're picking you up. Means of an instrument. Grasping. Okay, so kind of. Okay, the instrument a person uses to accomplish their purpose. Okay, so we didn't get too much from the word hand, if their hands. Okay, but I think what we can get from it is that it is a purposeful purpose. Oh, I used the wrong color here, but doesn't matter. It's something that they do purposely, right? And it's their power, it's their might. All right, so is that the one there? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're just going to do that. And we are going to not use that side, but we are going to use this side. All right, I just want to see if this is still filming because it's quite long. It is. Okay. Right, so now that you will not strike your foot against a. So let's just use this color here now to be able to mark that in the Bible as well. But I'm going to use the other side of it because my word, it is dark. Their hands. Okay. Right, so the next part we're going to use so that you will not strike your foot. So that's what we're looking at next. Okay, so let's take pink now. So that you will not strike your foot. So we're going with that. Oh, I was not supposed to do hands. Look, I wasn't supposed to do hands because I didn't make an yeah, I wasn't supposed to do hands. But anyway, it does matter. So that you will not strike your foot. So we're going with so that you will not strike your foot. These things happen. So that you will not strike your foot. Lest you strike your foot. So that you won't even hurt your foot. Lest you dash your foot. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is that because that word wasn't supposed to be there, okay, it's fine. I'll just make a little something here for the last part, okay? And that's the beauty of working with your own template. You can do whatever you want to do. Right, so what we're going to look at is so that you will not strike your foot. Okay, and let's go to Blue Letter Bible, and it has jumped. Right, so that you will not strike your foot. So I see they got foot separately again, yeah, and they've got so that you will not strike, two different things on that. Let's see what they, sorry, that was Bible Hub. Let's see what they got on Blue Letter Bible. So that you will not strike you, so that you will not, so that not you will strike you. Yo, that looks a little weird there. So let's just take it from reverse. You order, they will bear you up so that you, there's it, you will not strike your foot. Oh my, that looks so funny. Okay, you will, and then they've got strike, and they've got it under the same G4350, and then they've got foot separately. So we're going to use the words strike, and we're going to use the word foot. Okay, so those are the two we're concentrating on. So what does you will not strike your foot? 4350. Okay, but just let's go back because there's something interesting here. I'm just gonna take it back. I don't know why it's moving off. Maybe it's because I'm pressing that button, because normally I don't have that problem. Okay, so let's look now, because it says over here you will. Okay, so it's got you will 4350, and here it says it's a verb, but it's got to strike against, of those who strike against a stone. Okay, so they've got the same thing. Yeah, that's better. And here you will strike. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe there's a reason, and I'm sure I'll figure it out, but we won't go there. We're going for the word strike and then foot. 4350. Okay, so let's go with strike. It's a verb. So we're doing here strike, because we're getting two words in here. Strike. And we said it is G4350. And it is a verb. And it means, okay, so what does it mean? Strike your foot. Strike your foot. Next to strike your foot. Hurt your foot. Hurt foot. Dash. So you can see we're taking from here now. Here it is beat against. They speak about a stone, but we said we want to do the stone separately. To stumble. So here they say strike against a stone, obstacle, strike against an obstacle. Okay, and we did quite a bit there. So let's go now to this, so that you will not strike. Let's see if there's anything different over here. Dash, stumble, strike, stumble, slam. Okay, slam is a good one. Stub your foot, just not to stub your foot. Okay, so now I got so many, and we haven't even covered footers yet. Okay, so let's do foot now. 4, 2 to 8. So foot is Strong's 4 G 4228, and it's a noun. Okay, and it just means foot. Okay, so let's see if we got anything else on foot. I don't know why this is doing this. Concern in your hands they will bear, so that you will not strike your foot. Okay, so foot is, well, nothing that makes more sense than the word foot. Okay, so we're leaving it as that. Okay, we'll just say foot. Right, so we know that now. Now we'll just underline it in our book. In our Bible here. And we'll move on to the last one. So it does take a bit of time, but it all depends on how you want to do it. And it also depends on your pace. I do it slowly. Right, and then against the stone. But I mean, you know, we can just say a stone is a stone, right? But let's see what they have to say about a stone, and whether it is worth us doing more stone. 3037, probably like an obstacle or something like that. But so they say it's a noun. Small stones, building stones, metaphor of Christ. Okay, so they don't say much there. And then let's see on Bible Hub, against a stone. Also 3037, I think that one was also that. Yeah, no, nothing. A millstone. The only difference is they under the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance, they also use millstone. Okay, so it's fine against a stone. We are fine if we don't put it in. Right, so, I mean, we could have if it had more meaning than what we kind of know. Okay, so maybe some way we want to just say stone can also refer to millstone. Okay, and then if we want to know what a millstone means in those days, then we can kind of do a little bit of a word study on millstone. Right, so that is the first part of it. Now there is more to it. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to look at background. So I normally save this page, part of the page, for my application and my prayer. Right, my application and my prayer over here. So I am done with this part now. Okay, and I am now going to do the rest of it. Okay.